Good morning student. Today we will study lecture 4 of organic chemistry. Structure of amines. Amines are trivalent and carries an unshared pair of electrons. So it is having unshared pair of electron here. RNH2 is the general formula of primary amine. For example, CH3NH2 is the example of primary amine. So structure of methylamine, we are seeing carbon and nitrogen, sigma bond is there, carbon hydrogen sigma bond, this also sigma bond, this also sigma bond. This nitrogen hydrogen sigma bond, nitrogen hydrogen sigma bond. So how are these bonds all formed? We will see in the molecular orbital diagram. So molecular orbital diagram of methylamine. You are seeing the carbon dash n, that is here sigma bond is there. How this is sigma bond is formed? This sigma bond is formed by the overlap of sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon plus sp3 hybrid orbital of nitrogen. That means carbon and nitrogen both are sp3 hybrid orbitized. That means here in amines sp3 hybridization is there. Both carbon and nitrogen are sp3 hybridized. You know, in sp3 hybridization 4 hybrid orbitals are formed. So here 4 hybrid orbitals are formed and this sigma bond is formed by sp3 overlap of carbon and nitrogen. This carbon and hydrogen bond is formed by the sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon and s orbital of hydrogen. Here also sigma bond is there. Here you are seeing here the sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon and s orbital of hydrogen is formed here. Again here also one more sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon and s orbital of hydrogen. Here also sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon and s orbital of hydrogen. One more sigma bond is formed by the overlap of sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon and s orbital of hydrogen. Here one more sigma bond is formed by the sp3 hybrid orbital of nitrogen and s orbital of hydrogen. Here this is sigma bond is formed here again. Here again one sigma bond is formed by the overlap of hybrid orbital of nitrogen and s orbital of hydrogen. This is the sigma bond same. So here one hybrid orbital, here the one lone pair of electrons which are remaining in the last orbital of nitrogen is there, which occupies the one of the hybrid orbitals of nitrogen. So here you are seeing 3 sigma bonds are formed by the overlap of sp3 s overlap of carbon and hydrogen. Here we are seeing 2 sigma bonds are formed by the overlap of sp3 hybrid orbital of nitrogen and H. Here these two, and this one sigma bond is formed by the overlap of sp3 and sp3, and one lone pair is occupied by one of the hybrid orbitals of nitrogen. So this is the molecular orbital diagram of methane, which was explained by in the before this slides. So both the same thing is written here. Both carbon and nitrogen atom in methylamines are sp3 hybridized. The C-N sigma bond is formed by the overlap of sp3 orbital of nitrogen and sp3 orbital of oxygen. Each nitrogen and hydrogen sigma bond is formed by the overlap of sp3 orbital of nitrogen and 1s orbital of hydrogen. Each C-H sigma bond is formed by the overlap of sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon and 1s orbital of hydrogen. The fourth orbital of nitrogen atom contains unshared pair of electrons. The geometry of the molecule is pyramidal because it is sp3 hybridized, and the bond angle is 107.1 degrees. Next, stereochemistry of amines. Amines are derivatives of ammonia with one or more hydrogen atom replaced by alkyl group, and the fourth orbital contain non-bonding electron. This is the non-bonding electron which is occupied by the fourth hybrid orbital, which you have seen in the molecular orbital diagram. In a amine molecule in which nitrogen carries 3 different groups, the molecule is chiral, because here 3, these are all the bonds are different, it is known as a chiral molecule. For example, ethyl methylamine is a chiral molecule and will form 2 enantiomers. These are the 2 enantiomers of ethyl methyl amine. You know that 2 enantiomers definition is that 2 optically active compounds which are mirror images of each other are known as enantiomers. So these are the enantiomer, that means they are the mirror images of each other and are having chiral nitrogen. These enantiomers are interconvertible as only 6 kilocalorie per mole energy barrier separates them. Means the energy barrier between these two is very less, and a fraction of collision at room temperature is sufficient to cause rapid transformation of 1 and 2. So 1 and 2, both this diagram, this 1 and 2. These are interconvertible. Hence, isolation of any isomer and detection of optical activity is not possible in case of amines. Here, isolation is not possible in the case of amines because their energy difference is very less. In case of quaternary ammonium salt, such inversion is not possible and chiral ions can be separated into their enantiomers. So, but in quaternary ammonium salt, we can separate these enantiomers. So, this was about the stereochemistry of amines. Now, we will study the separation of mixture of primary, secondary and tertiary amine. A mixture of primary, secondary and tertiary amines along with quaternary ammonium salt is distilled with KOH. The mixture of amine distills, leaving behind volatile quaternary ammonium salt. The mixture of three amines is distilled is then separated by Heisenberg's method. Means mixture of primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary ammonium salt is there, is distilled with KOH. Distillation is taking place. Mixture of amine distills, leaving behind the volatile quaternary ammonium salt. So here what is happening? The quaternary ammonium salt is remaining and these three, one primary, secondary and tertiary, this mixture is remaining in the, as the mixture is there as got as distilled, and this is separated by Heisenberg's method. So what is the distillation process and how it is there, we will see in the next slide. So this is fractional distillation. Distillate means here which is collected, the liquid collected here is known as distillate. So primary, secondary and tertiary is collected here as distillate. That means here the mixture is taken, then it is heated, then this is get separating and this coming here, and here in the distillate you are seeing. Fractional distillation means the three are having different boiling point, and so fractionally they get separated. Say simple distillation you are getting directly the liquid is separated, but in fractional distillation one by one liquid gets separated. So here we are seeing here in this slide the at different temperatures different things are, different liquids are separated. So this is the fractional distillation. So what is fractional distillation? The word we are used here, the temperature is there, depending on the temperature we can collect this as the distillate. So Heisenberg's method, the mixture of amines which is got in the distillate is reacted with benzene sulfonyl chloride. This is benzene sulfonyl chloride, is known as Heisenberg's HR, Heisenberg's reagent, and shaken with KOH. So this mixture of amines, primary, secondary and tertiary, it is reacted with benzene sulfonyl chloride. When it is the mixture is reacted with benzene sulfonyl chloride, this primary amine RNH2 is the primary amine which gets converted into monoalkyl benzene sulfonamide. On reaction with KOH, you are getting potassium salt of monoalkyl benzene sulfonamide, and which is soluble in water. Secondary amine form dialkyl benzene sulfonamide, which does not form salt with KOH, and it is insoluble in water and soluble in ether. Here again this is secondary amine. Secondary amine forms dialkyl benzene sulfonamide and insoluble in water and soluble in ether. Tertiary amine do not react with benzene sulfonyl chloride. So now the above mixture is extracted with ether to give two layers. That means the mixture of this mixture is mixed in ether, and there are two layers are formed. For one is the aqueous layer, and another is the ethereal layer. So the aqueous layer contains potassium salt of monoalkyl benzene. So here monoalkyl benzene is there, and ethereal layer we are writing dialkyl benzene. So two layers are formed. In aqueous layer you are having potassium salt of monoalkyl benzene, and ethereal layer you are having dialkyl benzene containing dialkyl benzene sulfonyl amide. So then it is extracted, that means it is shaken with there, and you are getting two layers. Water layer, aqueous layer means water layer is having monoalkyl benzene, that means primary, and here you have having secondary. Then we can we can recover from primary amine. The aqueous layer is acidified with dilute. So we are having two layers, and in the aqueous layer you are seeing, in the aqueous layer what is there? Primary is there. So aqueous layer, primary is there. So this layer is treated with dilute HCl. Then what is happening? Monoalkyl benzene sulfonamide is formed. And again the mixture is heated with concentrated HCl to give primary amine hydrochloride, which on distillation with NaOH produces primary amine as distillate. Distillate means you know, which is collected lastly, that is known as distillate. You are seeing in the diagram. So this C6H5SO2, then it is reacted with concentrated HCl, C6H5SO2 OH, you are RNH2 plus HCl you are getting. Then here RNH2 HCl NaOH, when distillation we are getting primary amine is separated. In this way we can recover primary amine from the mixture of primary and secondary amine. Now this second layer, if you are seeing, now first layer you know it is separated. Now this second layer is there, which is having secondary amine. So this, the ethereal layer of on fractional distillation gives tertiary amine as distillate, leaving behind solid dialkyl benzene sulfonamide. So when it is ethereal layer is on fractional distillation gives tertiary amine as distillate. So here as distillate what you are getting, tertiary amine, and in the here in remaining is solid dialkyl benzene sulfonamide is there. So ethereal layer on distillation will get distillate, and in the residue you are having C6H5SO2 NR2. The solid on boiling with concentrated HCl gives secondary amine hydrochloride, which on distillation with NaOH produces secondary amines. Now in this distillate you have got tertiary amine you have separated. Now secondary amine is there. This is here again reacted with HCl, concentrated HCl, C6H5SO2 OH, R2NH is there. This on distillation with NaOH you are getting secondary amine is separated here. Here secondary amine is separated. So in this way we are separated primary, secondary and tertiary. So here we are separated. So next we also. Thank you.